All right, hello everyone. I believe we are live. Bear with me tonight because for some reason my Steam Labs is not letting me see the chat, so I'm gonna have to go back and forth. And as well as not being able to see the chat in Steam Labs, somehow my mouse on my laptop got disabled, so I have to touch the screen on it. So yeah. Um How is everyone? It has been a hot minute since I have live streamed. I am sorry about that. Just so much chaos and drama in my life right now. I thought high school was like drama R us, but I will have to say the last month has been nonstop drama. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm not joking. Between X from hell, between court dates and just so much crap going on, guys. I'm not even gonna lie. So now that I've told you that junk, um just kind of give you heads up how my month's going. If it wasn't the X drama, it was work drama. If it wasn't work drama, it was sick drama. If it wasn't sick drama, it was just my own drama in my own head. So, how are you guys? I sure hope since the last time I talked to you guys, you are doing great, and you've had a pretty decent, Halloween, decent, November, and oh my gosh, guys, in a couple of days it will be Thanksgiving. Now, in our house, we don't actually celebrate Thanksgiving because I'm Native American, so Thanksgiving is kind of a sore subject. So we just call it the holiday. So in a couple of days, we'll be celebrating the holiday. For me, I'm going to celebrate it partially tomorrow because I'm off of work. And my ex has to ruin the actual Thanksgiving just for his own selfish needs. Because he's not doing anything for Thanksgiving himself. So, I'm going to go to the chat and see who all's here. I've taken a little too long to get to that. So, in the chat. Oh, I totally forgot. I haven't live streamed so long. I've totally forgot my own rules. Shame, Lily, shame. First of all, going to go ahead and tell you guys this. This is a no drama channel. Which means, drum roll, we do not tolerate insensitivity toward other people. Which means we don't want no drama. We don't want you hurting anybody's feelings. We don't want no hatred, no racism, no politics, just anything that will offend someone, we tend to shy away from. Which, needless to say, if you do bring that up, politics or something that might be sensitive for someone else, it also should be tolerated that nobody jumps on you. With that being said, there's a list of moderators. For anybody that jumps into the chat, decides to start hating on anybody, they will knock you out like a baseball from the stadium. So the moderators are, and I'm looking at the chat right now and I see them right off the bat, are Leon, Outrum, PA Nightmares, and Evil Outcast. These people will knock you right through the wall. So, no. Just don't even start. No. After saying that, going through the chat, which of course down below are a list of links that you can find to me anywhere, anytime, any place, 24/7. Now, with saying that, those links, those magical links that are just staring at you from the description below, are right off the bat TikTok. Yes, I said TikTok. I can't believe I said TikTok. But yes, I am still on TikTok. I'm trying to find my foothold. And sometimes I enjoy TikTok just a little too much. Now, above TikTok is what I call my PayPal account. I have not actually set up a Patreon account, but I have set up a PayPal account, which means you can still be a Patreon on my PayPal account. Which means now you can donate whatever you feel, whether it's per video, once a month, 50 cents, $1, or a big heavy hitting number. And then you get mentioned before and after each video and in the live stream. So after that would be Twitter. Now, I'm not overly fond of Twitter. I'm just going to let y'all know that. But I am there, and you can hit me in my DMs, and I will message you within usually a timely fashion. Now, my favorite so far is Instagram. I love Instagram. Instagram, you definitely can hit me up in my DMs. I'm usually on Instagram 90% of the time. I shouldn't admit to that, but I do. I admit to it. I'm on it 90% of the time. And that's where I usually have a little more fun and post a lot more stuff that, I just have more fun on Instagram. So after saying all that, I shall shut up about what's going on in the channel and mention that we have Lady in the chat. Lone Wolf. Hey, Kyle, how are you? Furberries. Going through the chat, make sure I don't forget nobody. Am I going to forget somebody? Don't want to forget nobody. Wait. Hair-raising narratives. Nightmare Edge. We got Sleeping Window, which I might add is also a moderator. So if I forgot you, my thing just kind of jumped and I kind of like missed probably half the chat. So I'm going to go back and see what I missed. Sorry. I'm trying to read the chat and listen to one of my children in the background screaming about something. Oop. Leon started a fire. Yes, start that fire, Leon. No, Evil, I will not be cooking Cornish hens, which, speaking of which, what Evil was referring to is on my TikTok channel. Last Thanksgiving, I decided to do something, less traditional and do Cornish hens, and for some crazy reason, I thought it would be hilarious to make a TikTok. And me and my mother were like cleaning these hens. I've never cleaned Cornish hens. I don't know nothing about these little boogers, and I decided, to be my random self, and I was like, Mom, hit record. She hits record, and I have no idea what I was thinking when I did it, but it's funny. You can find it on TikTok. I got some amazing besties in this chat right now. I'm just seeing some of my besties, and they're commenting and talking, and it makes me so happy. I will go ahead and say this, guys. I'm gonna suck up for a second. You guys are amazing. Oh, hey Todd, how are you? I did not mean to miss you. I think you just showed up when I was scrolling through the chat. I will admit I'm going through and seeing some of the coolest people in the chat, and I am so happy. I'm so happy to see you guys. I don't know how many times I have literally been at my lowest of low, and felt alone, and you guys were right there messaging me, talking to me, commenting, just lots of hearts and love. And you guys don't know what that means, because I'm gonna be honest, I've had some pretty lows in the last since I've started my YouTube career, and it just means so much. When I'm hitting that low part, and I'm just I think I'm just gonna give up. I just don't want to do nothing. I just want to retreat into my little bubble. I want to crawl into a little ball and just cry for a couple of hours or days or weeks or months or so forth. And you guys are you're just awesome. So I just wanted to tell you guys that. I don't think you guys get to hear it enough. Yes, the screen did go black because I'm not in Steam Labs, so I'm sorry about that. I was actually on YouTube's YouTube Studio. So sorry about it going black. Kyle, be safe while you're traveling. Do not get hurt or have an accident because you're listening to me. Because I might say something really weird. You never know. I might say something crazy. PA, please be safe when you travel home. And I hope that you can still listen while you travel home too. Because you never know what I might do or say, so you don't want to miss it. Um, tell it, Leon, tell it. Yes, it went black because again, like, I wasn't in Steam Labs, so I was in YouTube Studio, so of course it went black because I wasn't paying attention. Todd, you're awesome. Thank you. You guys are an amazing support system. So, now that I've sucked up, now that we've had like our, whatever. I don't know where I'm going with this, but Lone Wolf, you are amazing as well, and send you big hearts and big hugs. Also bear with me tonight. I hurt my wrist about 2-3 months ago at work. I fell, and I believe I cracked. I didn't believe I cracked my wrist, and since then it feels like maybe some stuff is growing where the crack is. So there's like a knot, and today at work, I mean, I just started hurting, like, to the point of crying. So just bear with me, because I mean, I'm hurting, but I'm not giving up the live stream. You can't make me stop. What should we do tonight, guys? What is some suggestions we should do for this live stream? Should we just shoot the breeze because we haven't talked to each other for like ever, or should we do something crazy? I don't know, crazy, like maybe run outside. It's like 40 degrees outside. That's a little too crazy. No, that's too random. What should we read? That's the point I'm getting at. What should we read? If you hear like random like noises, my laptop is set up to my Instagram, Twitter, Discord, and 15 other things that you can find me. Which reminds me, I'm on Discord. I need to put that in the link below. But you can find me on Discord. I'll leave a link later tonight on Twitter and Instagram, and you guys can follow that link, and we can be friends, and we can chat all the time. And at 12 o'clock, at midnight, you can send me 1,500 Discord messages and wake my ass up. I would love to run too, Wolf. I'm gonna be honest with you. We live close to woods, and I want to go do something. I'm one of those crazy people that want to go do something and have fun. Did I get a message? Yes. So if you guys hear like a dooloo or a boo or whatever sound it makes on your end, I'm getting messages because I can't turn off my notifications on my laptop. So yeah. Yes, the computer noise in the background is me getting messages because sometimes people will message me while I'm live streaming and give me suggestions or ask me, which reminds me, you guys, I will tell you this now. If you follow me on Twitter or Instagram, preferably Instagram because that's what I check when I'm live streaming, you guys can send me like questions or suggestions or a story, and I'll read that because it will pop up on my laptop that you're messaging. So that's always cool. You're not bothering me if you oh my god, did you break both of your wrists at one time? Speaking, hold on a second. Okay, Wolf, you said, do you remember Southern Cannibal's big collab a few years ago? That's how I found you, actually. That's awesome. Come to think of it, like, the first time Evil, I think found out about me was during Rainbot's collab. I've had so many people tell me, like, hey, the first time I heard you was so-and-so's collab. And that makes me really cool, because I think that's the point of collabs, is to get to, find each other. So, I mean, I think that's awesome. I'm trying to think. Todd, did you break both of your wrists at one time? Because, oh my gosh. Awesome, Wendigo. I did see where you messaged me and you said something about the creepypasta that you're writing that you will let me and Evil narrate it. That is awesome. Just hit me up when you are ready. And I will totally... Hey, Midnight Chills, how are you? Oh my gosh, Todd, I am so sorry. I couldn't imagine that. I'm just going to be honest. This wrist alone is killing me right now. And see, my other wrist is real weak from where when I was younger, a boyfriend grabbed my arm, and however he grabbed it, it was really harsh, and it tore something in my arm. So my other arm is weak from that, and this wrist is weak now from being broke. So it's like, it's crazy. I'm just in a lot of pain tonight, so that could be why I'm a little weird as well. Oh gosh, Midnight, you did? Did you send it on Twitter? Because if you did, I will check. I'm terrible at checking Twitter, but I do check it. I usually try to check it once a day. Um, so just, woo, what's, alright, chat, behave. Um, I'm sorry, Todd. That's horrible. Awesome one to go. Thank you. Yeah, I've had some rough boyfriends. I'm just gonna be honest. I seem to know how to pick them. Twitter. All right, Midnight. I will check my Twitter after the live stream, and I will I would totally love to join, and I will record something fresh and new for it. Lone Wolf, I would love to collab with you as well. Guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm totally open for collab. The only thing I ask is if you have like a deadline, like if you want it within a couple of days, you might want to like hit me up like the week before you want it done. Because I usually try to record on my off day, and I only have one off day. Like this week, I have an off day, but it's holiday, so I'm not going to record this week, which stinks. But I hope so, Wolf. I hope you were totally right that one day my prince will come. It's like when you guys ever notice when you're a kid. Like for girls, I know how it is for guys because I'm not a guy. But you ever notice when you're a kid, with all the Disney, like, oh, the princess is constantly waiting for a prince and he's going to come one day, but she has to go through all this evil to get to it, and then they live happily ever after. And see, for me, like, of course, with my last ex, we were going through a terrible, terrible breakup. It doesn't feel that way right now. So I'm trying to be optimistic. Head up, young person. You can do this. Let's see. Leon. So there was this old church near where I live, padlocked and forgotten, but a storm came by and blew the padlock off, and one of the doors were open and has been open ever since. Ooh, Leon, have you went in? Inquisitive minds would like to know. Midnight. Right on. Awesome. Yes, Evil, totally. I'm always up for a collab. I'm hoping at some point, I've been saying this now for like a year almost. I'm gonna start a podcast. I originally had a podcast, and the co-host I was supposed to have, which is, Meat Locker, is always off the wall crazy. Can't hardly ever get a hold of him. So I end up jumping to my ex, who volunteered to be a co-host. And I got such terrible reviews on that I just scratched the whole deal, which is, yes, Midnight, I am on Discord. I know, Todd, my chin is up. I'm trying to be optimistic. I used to be such an optimistic person. I'm serious. Before of my ex, I was literally like stinking, like, just sickeningly optimistic. And now, I'm not negative, but I usually just kind of I'm one of those we'll see type of people. We'll see how it goes. We'll wait and see what time gives us, and we'll go from there. Because, like, I don't want to get my hopes up, because that's really unfair to myself, because if it doesn't work out, it's going to be devastating. But I also don't want to be, like, pessimistic and be like, ooh, it's terrible. So, yes, Leon, no's. Get out of here, Voldemort. We don't need you. Which I always wonder if Voldemort is listening to this. I better behave. Hair-raising narratives. Be optimistic, Lily. You're the master of your own destiny. You are very right. Hair-raising narratives. You are very right. And I'm trying to remember that. You have control over your destiny. You've just got to stay calm and go with it. Yeah, yeah. Do not mention he who must not be named in this chat. My oldest child is staring at me like, what? What are you talking about? We were talking about... She's like, I know, Mom. Don't embarrass me on the live stream. Let me play my Roblox. Because I'm cute. Oh, she gave me the little heart face. Oh, okay. Let me go back to reading. I poked my head in, but the roof is collapsed, so I may poke my head again. Let me know what you find, Leon, because I'm so curious. I know Wendigo. Thank you guys so much. I'll boot him. Boot him, Outrun. Boot him right in the boot. Take the boot and hit him in the butt. I have learned from my dad is that people will often put up a jar and impress others. So if you meet someone, yes, Wolf. Yes, what you just wrote there about living with them first before you make any commitment. I will admit that me and my ex met, dated, and immediately got married. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I feel like that was a very big mistake, because after we got married, he let down his guard and all the bad things immediately just trampled in. And because of his, I don't know how to put it without just being blunt, but all of the stuff that he lied about came out. It kind of changed my perspective and how I handled things. And then, of course, he's like, well, you've changed and you're horrible. So I will agree, Wolf. I think you should live with somebody before you do everything. But see, we live in a world that, that's also hard. Because, I mean, living together can also be hard. It's just a catch-22. Things can just be hard in general. But I think you should really get to know somebody before you make a big commitment. And I wish in the past I would have done that before I built a life with somebody. Oh, Todd, thank you. Yes, PA. I don't know how cold it is where you're at, but here it is cooling down. And see, I live in the south, so cool weather is not always, a friend. Oh, I will look you up Midnight on Discord. I'm trying to think. I don't know if we're in any chats together that I can find you quicker. I will figure this thing out. If you're on Twitter, I may post a link later. My how to find me on Discord, and that will help out. Oh gosh, it's getting cold everywhere, guys. I can't handle this. I'm gonna be honest with you. I am trying to make more friends because I just enjoy having people to talk to. It's fun. I love talking to new people and new perspectives, and oh, it's awesome. Do you have to? Okay. 27 and 38 where you're at. Ooh. You guys have me beat. I think it's 45, 42 or 45. I'm not gonna look it up. I'm trying to think. You're in Lady Spook Aria? Okay, I'm in the same chat, and I'm also in Creepy Clown Girls as well. So I will look you up. And, Wolf, I agree. I hate winter. I love the holidays that are in winter, but don't like the cold weather. Anything lower than 60, I'm just like, no. I need to move to Florida. That's where I need to move, is Florida. Does it get colder there than 60? My daughter's shaking her head like, yeah, it's cold. You're not in there. You're not in there. Then go ahead. Oh, you looked it up. So what's the temperature of Florida, whiz kid? You did not look it up, you stinker. Oh, thank you, PA. You are awesome. You always rally and boost. And my phone's dying. No phone, no die on me now. 20 degrees. Oh my gosh, y'all. Not 30. Oh man, you guys are making my bones hurt. Like right now, my cracked wrist is going. Oh, that's so cold. I hate snow too because last time we had snow here, I had a car accident. It's 75 in Florida. I'm moving to Florida, y'all. Can't do it no more. I believe Wendigo, you're probably right. It does rain a good bit. There's certain times of the year that you shouldn't travel. Like, for example, the last time we went to Florida, we went to, I like to go to Panama. So, I'm trying to think. The last time we went in March, and we had, like, double red flags for part of the trip. So, March is not a good time. I'm going to say I would hit the end of May, beginning of June, because the water's warmer, and usually we don't have a hurricane, or jellyfish, or a shark. Anyway, I digress and go on. Quit laughing at me. Oh, don't judge me. That's right, Wolf. Wolf is is my spirit animal. Kyle moved to Cali. Yes, I want to visit California so bad. I'm serious. If I ever visit California, I am looking you up because I don't know nothing about California. But oh my gosh. Okay, just gonna say this because you said California. One of my things I've wanted to do for the last 2-3 years is called the Head in the Clouds tour. It always takes place somewhere around October, November. Well, no, the first year they did it was in August. It was August 17th. And my birthday is August 16th. And I wanted to go so bad. And my ex was like, no. And one of my favorite performers is one of the headlines. And it's Joji. And I have always wanted to go to the Head in the Clouds tour. And my cousin, who is amazing, bought me a souvenir from the tour, from the concert, and it was this giant beach ball, and I think it says Head in the Clouds, and like something else, like a shirt that goes with it. And I cried because that was awesome that he bought it, but it also made me cry because I wanted to go. Well, this year I wanted to go, something terrible, but I found out to go to the Head in the Clouds tour, it was like so much for the ticket, so much, and then of course I'm gonna have to fly to California. I'm going to have to rent a hotel room. And then the ticket, it was going to be like $1,500 to go. And of course, I did not have that at the time. I probably do it now, but I didn't have it at the time. And I literally sat and cried. And then of course, the weekend that they aired, the Head in the Clouds tour on Amazon Music, I cried. I wanted to go so bad. So I'm going to be honest with you. The day that I get tickets to the Head in the Clouds tour, Kyle, I am calling you, and I'm going to be like, that's it. You're going to show me California. 45, no. A lot of people say it's too hot. I don't know. Florida has a weather that, even though it's hot, I don't know. I like it. Or maybe it's because I don't know. Maybe it's because of the times I go, or because it's so different than Alabama. It's like, yay, I'm going. Be careful, PA, when you're driving. Maybe I can entertain you while you are driving. I agree, Wendigo. I wouldn't mind going to each state and visit people, especially like other narrators. I'd love to start going to these, like, you hear about like YouTube. They have like their own little like have Comic-Con. Well, YouTube has their own con, and then there's this con, and there's one in Tennessee. I would love to go to a lot of these and just meet people and get my YouTube channel around. But I sadly to say I can't travel right now. My job wouldn't allow me if I wanted to. Aw, I'm sorry, Leon. I wish you could stay. I'm supposed to be reading stories, but I sadly just decided to start talking. I agree, Wolf. I totally agree. I just love the feel, like when I go to Florida, how it feels. I love the air. I love that moment. Okay, like when you're, like, I usually drive to Florida because I'm the designated driver of the family. I love, like, after I've drove, I don't know, 4 to 6 hours straight, and what we leave out at, like, 1, 2 in the morning from where I live, so the kids can all sleep and the adults if they want to sleep, and me driving because I've got my phone. I will drive, like, 4 to 6 hours straight, and just as the sun comes up, we enter Florida, and so you hear the birds and you hear the ocean and you smell it, and the sun is rising, and it is magical. That that goes with me into my next vacation. I'm serious. Oh, it gives me the goosebumps. Do not message PA. You just listen. Listen. Just listen. Do not message. I do not want you to have a car accident. Oh, yes, Todd. Oh my gosh, you hit another place I want to go. Like, there's like a list of places I want to go in. Like, Florida is somewhere I go, try to go once a year. But Savannah, Georgia, New Orleans, California. I'm not even sure which part of California. I just want to go to California. New York. By the way, Joji lives in New York, so I would totally know pretty much what town he, or like, yeah, what town he lives in. So I probably would visit that part of New York. Trying to think. Canada. I'll probably go to PA and bother PA. Um, I don't know, just a lot of places. Ooh, I like Wolf. Thank you. Alaska, that's a good choice, Wendigo. I don't know, Evil. If he gets into a car accident, I think the car's done whooped his ass. I'm just gonna be honest. All right, guys. Should we read a story, or are we just having fun? Which I'm fine either way. So don't tell me you don't care. But should we read stories or just keep chilling? I don't know about going to the Philippines, Wolf. I don't know. I'm terrified to travel outside of the country, but having said that, I would love to see France and Italy and Japan. God, I'd love to really go to Japan. Because, like, for me, Joji, which if you know me, I've talked about this nonstop. Joji used to be Filthy Frank. Well, Filthy Frank used to, like, videotape where he lived at in Japan, and just the scenery and the sounds. Like, there's one video where he's walking around and he's like just videotaping the background and the sounds, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm in love. I want to go to Japan. So thank you, Joji, for doing that for me. Ooh, that sounds nice, Todd. Which, speaking of which, Todd, I was just thinking about the other day. You told me where you live, and if I'm not mistaken, I travel through your town every year to go to Florida. I'm really serious. I think I travel every year through your town, and this past year, I think, sorry for the rapper, I'm trying to get a Jolly Rancher. Um, this past year when I traveled through, I remember as soon as I traveled, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm pretty sure this is where Todd lives. And I chuckled, and my mom was like, who? Because the funny thing about this is my ex, his username, because he was a narrator too, is Todd, was Todd. So I was like, oh my god, Todd lives here. And my mom was like, wait, your ex? And I'm like, no, a friend of mine on YouTube, not my ex. I wouldn't even mention him. Alright. So, I'm smacking away on candy. I'm sorry, guys. That's rude. I'm trying to look up some stories. I want something scaries. I want something scaries. What shall I pick? That is scaries. Speaking of which, does any of you watch anime? I know you do. I'm asking the chat, not you, my child. Let's see. I'm gonna go with something haunted. Give us something haunted. Which, by the way, oh man, PA's not in the chat anymore. I think it's funny. I work with a guy. And he's from PA. And so I was like, just out of nowhere, I was like, oh my gosh, I have like a bestie, that's a narrator, and he's from PA, and we had like this long discussion. And of course, today I worked with a girl, she's from Jersey, and we got tickled because she's like, you don't completely sound like you're from where you're at. And I'm like, that's my parents' fault. Blame them. Let's see. Bye, Wolf. I'm glad you came. Speaking of which, I think it was Tyler brought Savannah. I just found creepy haunted hotels in Savannah, Georgia. Dun, dun, dun. I don't know if you guys are interested in that. I mean, probably won't be nothing. They'll probably just talk about the hotel. Haunted hospitals. Evil, why is your eye twitching? Is D&D not going good? Ooh, creepy haunted hotels in New Orleans. Well, if you guys are interested, I can do the You guys want me to do haunted hotels in Savannah? Hit the YES. Yes, please. Okay. Alright, we'll get started if you guys are ready. Let me see. Well, be careful. The other day I got something caught my eye at work, and it's like swelled my eye up and everything. City's voice, do it. Alright, guys, give me a second just to kind of write an opening real quick for the intro. You know me, I've got to write an opening for each, I'd say evil, I think every week the players drag, and next thing you know, it's like 10, 11 o'clock at night. They drag a lot. I don't know if I can play D&D if it's that draggy. Alright, guys, you ready? I think I got kind of an opening for you real quick. This is off the top of my head. So let's get the voice going. I just realized that I didn't change the background. Shame's on me. Shames. While I'm thinking about it, guys, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, the like button, the little bell icon so you always know what I'm doing. Which sounds kind of stalky when you think about it. Anyway, don't forget to hit the like, comment, and of course, share. Alright, guys, here we go. Savannah is a city known for a rich history, amazing food, and everlasting spirits. But we're not talking about the opening counter laws. According to locals, Savannah is one of the most haunted cities in America. They're probably right, as the ghost stories from Savannah, Georgia, sound far creepier than your average ghost tale. Savannah is so haunted, the city's hotels actually advertise the ghosts that are haunting them. And they're not shy about getting into the bloody details. You'd have to be pretty brave Ghostbuster to shack up in one of these haunted hotels, even if getting a even if you get a spectral visitor in for far more than you guaranteed. Not everyone is lucky enough to be woken from their sleep by the soul of the Confederate soldier. Unfortunately, for any prospective ghost hunter, however, there are plenty of hotels in Savannah where you hope to find the ghoul of your nightmares. So, I encourage you to sit by this fire, get comfortable, and grab a snack or two, and let's begin. Guests have seen ghosts at the Marshall House. Now, the Marshall House is an historical Brighton Street, has been around since the Civil War, during which was converted into a hospital for wounded troops. Ooh, police officer just went by. Ooh. Sorry, it lit up my whole living room. Back to the story. Later again served as a hospital during 2 subsequent yellow fever outbreaks. With such a dark history, it's no surprise strange things supposedly happens at this hotel. Guests claim to have experienced the supernatural throughout the hotel. The halls and foyers are said to be haunted, and and guests have claimed to see ghosts wandering around these parts of the hotel. Some have reported hearing the sounds of children running through the night. You're not even safe in your room, as reports of faucets turning on by themselves are common. So, what do you guys think? Would you visit the Marshall House? Are you curious to see what ghosts and ghouls that will creep you out in the middle of the night? Let's see, what does the chat say? I give it about an 8. I'm interested. This next one sounds a little bit more up my alley, but I give it an 8. Give it an 8. I would visit any of these places out of curiosity because, like, I can't help myself. Well, that's good, Eva. Oh, you hope to finish soon so you can spend time with someone special. Ooh, interesting. What you gonna eat for dinner? I just have to know, Evil. Tonight I made roast. It was delicious. I'm still just really, I can't wait for tomorrow's food. So, drum roll, we shall go to the next one. Relentless sailors haunt the pirate's house. Originally constructed in 1753, the Pirate's House is one of the oldest surviving structures in Georgia. Interesting. Now a restaurant, this building is located only 1 block from the river and was once a haven for sailors and pirates. It had operated as an inn and a tavern, and locals considered it one of the most dangerous places in the city. Men were regularly kidnapped after drinking too much, then forced into a life of the high seas. There is a tunnel beneath the building that goes out to the river. It was used to sneak unconscious men out of the building. Slayings were not uncommon in the inn, and fights were in plenty as drinks during its heyday. There are many reports of paranormal activity at this place. Some staff have reportedly seen the ghosts of sailors. Sorry, if I got choked on my candy there. Where was I at? There are many reports of paranormal activity at this place. Some staff have reportedly seen the ghosts of sailors staring them in the face, while others claim mysterious shadows move around in the building. Strange footsteps and other auditory phenomena are also common. One story, though now debunked, tells the tale of how Captain Flint, inspiration for the novel Treasure Island, was slain in the inn. We may have to look that one up later. So what do you guys think? Would you visit the pirate's house? I think I would. I would give this a 9. And I would totally visit. I would want to see the tunnel that goes to the river. And definitely, I hope to hear a ghost or two. Spaghetti meatballs with salad. I made a salad the other night. I love salad. I love salad way too much. Well, Evil, you can totally have a plate full of roast. I will share. Outrun soup. I like soup. Ooh. It's called Graham's Mansion. That's here in Virginia. I would visit it. Ooh, they do free tours if you take a photo of a ghost. Ooh, I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, guys. Are you ready? Let's go to the next one. A Civil War soldier wakes guests at Hamilton Turner Inn. The Hamilton Turner Inn is probably the most famous for being the setting of the classic novel Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil, which, leave comments right below, have you ever seen that movie? And we'll talk about it in a second. But the evil here isn't just fiction. The house is reportedly haunted by the ghost of the Confederate soldier, known to wake up guests in the middle of the night by knocking on their doors. Plenty of people have gone on the record to speak about their paranormal experience at the inn, including one woman who claims to have found a massive blood stain in one of the closets. Strange noises are abundant, and one man who attempted to squat in the once abandoned and dilapidated building reported feeling an eerie presence in the house. I think I would visit this place. Just going on with this one, I have to say this. The Hamilton Turner Inn, I've seen the movie, sorry, my voice is cracking tonight. I've seen the movie, Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. It's actually one of a guilty pleasure movie for me. They go around Savannah, Georgia, taping this movie, and just the scenery and the houses and talking to some of the colorful people, and their backgrounds and such makes me want to visit. So I would definitely say I would give this a 9. I would visit this place because it's, first of all, it's beautiful to start. It's rich with history, beautiful atmosphere, and then you add a ghost on top. Guys, I'm just gonna be honest. I would be in heaven. Alright. Let's go to the next one. A girl in a girl in white appears at the Eliza Thomas house. The Eliza Thomas house was originally built in 1847, and some of the visitors from the time period could still be seen today. Sightings of a ghostly young girl in the halls are relatively common, and a Confederate soldier allegedly makes an appearance in one of the upstairs windows. Hotel staff aren't sure if these stories are true or not, but the reports are certainly creepy enough to consider. I'm just going to just say this. I don't know if this is enough to make me want to visit. I know that you have a girl in white, and even the staff is saying on this one that they're not sure if these stories are true or not. If you work there and it's really haunted, then the staff is going to have some stories of their own to tell. I'm going to give this one a 5. I give it a 5 because if your own staff can't tell me that's haunted, then there is really almost no point of me going unless it's like beautiful or it has like a restaurant or it's just something that would be interesting. But just the way they tell this, I'm just like, meh. No, not interested. I sorry. I sorry, Eliza Thompson in, but I will have to put you last on my list. Alright. I'm going to give it a second because I have a terrible habit of kind of jumping to the next story and you guys are like, wait. While I wait, I will get a drink of a Pepsi. And burp in the microphone and be embarrassed. I am trying to check on my Steam Labs, make sure everything's... What do you mean my password changed? If I click that, then we don't have him. No, my password didn't change. Sorry. Don't you start counting my burps evil. No. I do that. I count your burps on your live stream, and I count Nate's burps on his live stream. We don't need... I don't even know if I could burp on live stream. Do you guys want me to see? That would be interesting. I'm not a gamer. I don't need to burp. It's supposed to be dainty and delicate. I don't burp or fart. Let's see. Plus, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not very loud when I burp. I'm gonna watch me say that and suddenly have a... That was your burp, not mine. It was yours. Don't you do that. I'll take your Roblox away. Oh my gosh, not a fart count. No, evil. Behave. You're the burper, Alyssa. Thank you, Todd. I try. I will be here all week. Don't forget to tip your waitresses. Or tip your housekeepers if you're staying at a hotel. But don't get me started on that. Alright. On to the next one. Will you stop it? A man in a top hat roams the Foley House Inn. Stop. The Foley House Inn has been around since 1896, but its darkest past goes back even further. The Honoria Foley acquired the plot after the Great Savannah Fire of 1889, reduced the original home to ashes. She built her new home directly on top of the remains of the previous house, and her decision still haunts the Foley House Inn to this day. In 1987, nearly 100 years after the construction of the house, renovators found a human remains hidden in one of the walls. It is still unclear to whom the remains belong, but it's possible they were from a wealthy hotel patron who disappeared after checking into the room for a bed and breakfast. Today, guests have reported sightings of a mysterious man in a top hat roaming the grounds after dark. So, I give you this. Would you stay at the Foley House Inn? Now, I will go ahead and say this. The picture of the Foley House Inn is actually really nice looking. something that's enticing to look out from the outside. But hearing the history and hearing about this man, I would totally stay at this hotel. It's very inviting, very, very historical looking. I would totally do it. I would stay there. I don't know. Okay, I got a pop up. Oh no, where'd you go? No, no, I lost it. There it is. We're good. Alright. Gosh, Evil, you're gassy. You're at fart number 5. Shame. Shame. Get the Lysol out. On to the next one. A former worker lingers at the East Bay Inn. The East Bay Inn is a great place to stay if you want to be terrified for your life, especially if you're in room 325. That's where a former hotel worker perished after a 3-story fall. His name was Charlie, and the room is now known as Charlie's Room. Guests in the room can expect strange occurrences, like phantom footsteps, electronical malfunctions, jiggling doorknobs, and disappearing personal items. You can read through all the former hauntings and its logbooks available in the rooms. I would stay at this hotel. Just gonna be honest with you. They have intrigued me that room 325 is where I need to go. That's Charlie's room. Charlie, I'm ready for you to scare the pants off me. So, I would go there. Oh my gosh, everybody in this chat's farting now. Evil's at 5, Outrum's at 6, Evil's at 7, Outrum's at 8, Wendigo's at 8. What did y'all eat? Outrun, you're at 8 again. What did y'all eat for dinner that's giving you so much gas? I'm just straight up gonna ask this. I don't know what you're talking. Outrun, Wendigo is at 9. Y'all need some gas X. I mean, holy crap! No! Wait, don't crap. I'm scared of how we gonna count that one. Outrun, you're at 10. Evil, you didn't eat anything. You're that gassy and you haven't ate yet? Shh. And you're gonna have salad and meatballs? Man, I'm glad I'm not sleeping with none of y'all tonight. I can see now in the middle of that. Get the Lysol, I'm dead. Air. Wendy, you had peppers? Ooh, what kind of peppers? I've just discovered that apparently I love severely hot food. And me and my daughter the other night was trying to figure your face. I wish they could see your face right now. We have decided that we were going to try to like out burn the other one, I guess. So we had like this thing in front of us. Oh my gosh, y'all. Do Oreo mini brownie count? Why? I don't have any Oreo mini brownies. And if you do, I'm gonna like stab you through your microphone. Dutch oven. Oh my gosh. No. Oh, bye Midnight. I'm glad you came. Evil. Cool it. You're at 10 now. I wish Nate was here too, because he would be laughing at this one. I count his burps, and now y'all are going to count my farts. Wait, excuse me. Count y'all's own farts. I don't fart. I fluff. I hope you have a good night, midnight. I'm going to go for a little bit longer on this one. I'm going to go to the next one. You can't smell anything. That would be so bad. Like, if, like, be sitting there and be like, I'm going to fart. And you're like, your significant other's over there, air. And you're like, I can't smell a thing. It's poison. It's getting bad.
Oh, I know what that is.
I said, drop it, son. Get in bed before I whoop that tails. I said what? Double fart. Oh! Evil's cranking them out now. He's double doing it now. Bah! Don't you be doing that double stuff. Bah! Alright, I'm gonna go to the next one, y'all. A spirit named Anne teases guests of the 1790 Inn. The 1790 Inn is a great place to stop for a quick drink, and you can be spooked by the spirit of a woman named Anne in the same night. The house was built between the years of 1821 and 1823, with the eastern wing built in the 1888. Rumor has it that the Thai woman threw herself from the second story of the eastern wing onto the bricks below. There is a limited historical evidence to confirm these claims, but that hasn't stopped guests from reporting strange occurrences. Now, room 204 is said to have the highest level of activity, as this is where Anne was reportedly threw herself from. Items have been stated often by going missing, and reports of a woman weeping at night are enough to keep most people away from this place. Son, your sister's gonna beat you if you keep taking her Taki chips.
I know why I got chips for myself, right?
You have one of mine. Go to bed. I hope you don't need nothing to drink with that hot stuff in that mouth. No outrun, no spiders. No flying spiders, no butt spiders, no spiders. Double. You said double stuff. I don't know, when somebody says that, like the other day at work, me and my coworker, and I said something, and he was like, haha, you said. And I don't know why when somebody says that, it makes me laugh. Alyssa, go tell Nani. Go tell her. And tell her I'm live streaming. Sorry, drama's breaking out in the background. I don't mean drink the whole Pepsi, goober head.
I need one more.
Go to bed. I don't know, I just find it funny. Of course, where I work, if only Nate was here to say that. Yeah, for real. I was at work the other day, and we were talking, today. No, it was yesterday. We were talking about stuff that we say when we're working. Like, stick that there, get it in there. It's stuck, pull harder. And we were thinking about what clients must think as they are listening to us working. I don't know why. But it makes me laugh because we were just discussing it this morning about, clients, walking by a lot of the places we're at, and just hearing this random stuff. So I don't know, guys. I'm gonna be honest. I think we're at the end of the list anyway. There's probably some more, but I don't know. There's like maybe one or two left, and I don't know. I'm getting tired. Well, I'm not really tired. My arms are hurting real bad. So, I don't know, guys. I don't know. Think we're gonna start getting close to calling it a night, guys. So, if you guys, Wendigo, to answer your question, yes, I talked to Meat Locker yesterday. We were discussing, he was needing some lines done, and I was discussing something I wanted him to do for me. So yeah, I just talked to him yesterday. He's doing fine. He, apparently just bought a house, and he's working on that, and he's looking for a better paying job. So the little stinker's been running amok right now. So I just talked to him. He's okay. He's doing good. I make him keep up with me. In fact, I made sure that he could not outrun me. So there we go. Alright, guys. I'm going to go ahead and say it. We're going to draw this live stream to an end. I hope you guys are having a great week. Well, beginning of a great week. I hope the rest of your week's great. I hope that you have a very special and wonderful holiday this week, and that you are able to eat everything you want to and enjoy family and friends. I will be thinking about you guys. We will return on Friday at the normal time. I will have a bunch of spooktacular stories picked out for you guys. If you have any suggestions, hit me up on Instagram or Twitter, preferably Instagram. And don't forget the links in the description to find me or become a patron. Because, more patrons mean more stuff. But anyway, guys, I will say it. I love you. And as always, I hope you have a great night. Stay cool, stay safe, stay hydrated. And I'll see you in the next live stream. Bye.